What's going on, guys? Today we're going to talk about this new meme stock portfolio, which is launching today from Round Hill. The ticker is meme, and I just wanted to talk about a few stocks in here. So we're going to go over Plug, Open, and QS. I'm not going to get into the quantum stocks just because those have already gone up so much. They seem very risky at this point, although they could still head higher. Bloom Energy's already up crazy. Hims and Hers has gone up a lot, although that does seem like more of a promising company. And then, the other ones I'm not just familiar with. So we're going to go over those three I said. And this is kind of how you know the market is due for a pullback when all of these meme stocks are starting to rip. Reminding me a lot of 2021 when all the SPACs were going absolutely crazy. Even crappy companies were going crazy, 1,000%, and just stock market was way too high up, and we're making new all-time highs. So we're going to continue to ride the wave, continue to make money, but it's also needs to be known to be careful right now in the market. Probably going to be pulling back here pretty soon, and then going into 2026, it kind of feels like history is going to repeat itself. And after 2021, we had a huge pullback year, 2022. So I'm kind of anticipating that for 2026, but we'll see. Nothing to be scared of. Just keep cash on the side, and you do not want to be all in the market with no cash when we do have those kinds of pullbacks. All right, this one does have my attention due to the call flow, but this is QuantumScape breaking a long downtrend. Pretty much since the COVID top. This was 2021. It used to be a SPAC. Like I said, SPACs went crazy. Topped out, $135 ish, comes all the way down to $3, and then finally breaks the downtrend, is doing well. I think over that 1920 mark, this thing could start getting crazy. But first targets would be around 20 and then 25, and then I'm not sure, if we can make it up here. We'll see. But as far as the call flow, the high flow, anything over 100K, they are targeting more so to January. So they're buying some time on these. The overall flow, including this week's expiration and all expirations really, is 2.6 million compared to 100K. So I'm not sure what's coming for QuantumScape. I do know they have earnings coming up on 10/22. We'll see how that goes. This guy's saying their earnings call 10/22. Be sure to add it. It'll be a good one. Some people are comparing that 2021 like I talked about, how QS and Laser pretty much got destroyed during that time. And this person is talking about how QS fair value is actually $30. This one's more of a trade for me. If this could catch the hype that, other smaller cap stocks are catching and even double from here, I'd be looking to get in the trade. All right, getting into Plug Power. So I do remember this one going crazy back in the day. It finally broke this downtrend, which started, 21 and then just pretty much became a penny stock, but broke that downtrend similar to QS. And I think we could fill this 3-month fair value gap over time. I would be patient with this play. I don't think this is just going to happen overnight. It's not going to pull an AMD and just go crazy. This would have to take time. But trying to be conservative more so with the price targets. I think this could double from here, if I'm being honest. It is flagging on the daily. Doesn't mean it's going to pop out in a day. Could even come down and fill this gap. But I think you could definitely see 490, and then it could gain a little bit of traction and see 739. So small price targets here, but that's about a 2x. So definitely checking out Plug. I saw this order come in today, which really caught my eye. Above ask, out of the money, December. So really wouldn't have to be in this play that long. They threw, that's $56 for one contract. They threw $56 at it. They just multiplied that by about 19,000. So definitely interested in watching that. Might just park, $500 into Plug and buy some shares so I don't have to worry about the contracts. But we'll see what Plug does. Could double from here. All right, and last up is Open Door. So annoying price action the last few days, but we had that big breakout and then retested the breakout once, gave all the gains back today, retesting it again. I wouldn't be surprised if they send this lower, because so many eyes are on it, but it is the top holding in this meme ETF. As far as the puts go, you're still out. The calls are still outweighing the puts, but puts are definitely starting to pile in. I'm still hanging out in open door. I have some January calls and just waiting for, that momentum to pick up again. I still think we could see that around that 10 to 12 range. And then above that with volume, people start piling in and the hype really goes. So we'll see. I think if it were to fill this gap and continue to break lower, then I'd hit the stop loss on it. But yeah, open's fine for now, just a retest day. So that's pretty much it. Just wanted to go over that meme ETF and what I'm watching. So we're watching QS pretty much out to December and January, Plug out to December and January, and then Open Door. It really just depends what news their CEO tweets and any deals or acquisitions they can come out with. And they have earnings early November. So that is kind of the next thing for Open Door. I definitely expect this one to continue to be manipulated, 10% days up and down. So yeah, hope you guys like this one. Just a quick update video. Nothing on SoFi today. The stock really didn't move too much today. That one's going to probably consolidate until earnings. But please like and subscribe and have a good one.